Lincoln families. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about transitions. Lincoln, like many international schools, is a highly mobile environment. It means that we have a lot of families that are coming and going at different times throughout the year. But May in particular, at the end of our academic year, is a time when we see an even higher number of transitions. I wanted to share a little bit of information with you as we start off. There's a researcher named John Hattie, and he does meta-analysis, which means he looks at a number of studies and tries to put them together and see what the trends might be. He's looked at over 130,000 studies involving over 400 million students globally around the idea of student success. What makes students successful? And from that, he's actually ranked 195 different factors and talks about the impact and the effect of things like the length of summer vacation, the number of minutes of contact time, how many students are in the classroom, socioeconomic status, parent engagement, so many different factors that he examines to try and understand what has the biggest impact on student learning. One of the areas that has the most significant negative impact of student learning is student mobility, how much our students are moving around. Now I know for my own family and for yours, for many of us, this is kind of scary, a little bit overwhelming news to hear. Through John Hattie's research, what he's identified is the number one way to address the negative impact of high mobility is through transition programs. And I tell you that to give you a sense of why we're so committed to making sure that you and your families, as you enter and as you exit Lincoln, have a very positive, smooth, and supported experience. I wanted to highlight for you today just a couple of the reasons that we feel that Lincoln does an amazing job at transitions. First, our counselors support our learners. They've created a number of opportunities for students to talk about their departure, to talk about Lincoln, to share the experience they've had here, and to help prepare themselves for the transition. Right now, we have over 50 students about to graduate, going to over 40 universities in 12 countries. We're really excited about the ways that we can help support them for that significant transition ahead. Our counselors and our faculty and staff are prepared to support families as well. On May 13th at 8:30 a.m., we look forward to welcoming our transitioning families to join us in the cafeteria for some time with our counselors to learn about how to best support your kids through transition, but also some time with each other to say farewell, to share stories and memories and make connections. Number 3, our fantastic alumni network. We are building up our opportunities for all of our community to stay engaged. Our definition of alumni here at Lincoln includes any former faculty or staff, any former parents, and any former students, regardless of whether or not they actually graduated from Lincoln. So hopefully all of you will one day be part of our alumni network and will join us for our reunions and our opportunities to connect. Once a Condor, always a Condor. Our fourth reason that Lincoln is exceptional at transitions is our experienced faculty and staff. Many of our faculty and staff are already coming into Lincoln with bicultural and international experiences. Even the staff that have never lived outside of Argentina have traveled or find that working here is their own bicultural experience to be a part of the Lincoln community after having grown up locally. We understand transitions because we live in a world of transitions and we're actively also involved. Our staff is ready and available to support your children and you through that process. And reason number 5, throughout our mission statement and all of our foundational documents, you'll see a strong focus on intercultural competence and global citizenship. These are values that are woven into all aspects of learning at Lincoln. Helping prepare us to be a part of a greater community helps us stay connected, and it helps us stay unified. It's also what helps each of you go on the journey towards the next step. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that in addition to the attention we pay to our leavers, we also pay attention to what we call our stayers, those of us who will still be here and who are going to continue to build our fantastic community. We help our students who are transitioning and adjusting as they come and go. We also make sure that those who are here have their own process of saying goodbye and being able to be a part of a dynamic, organic, and breathing community as we change and grow. And for those of you who are in the stages of building your final memories of your time here at Lincoln, or those of you who are just beginning to create them, we hope to see you tonight at Trivia Night. It will be a lot of fun and a great opportunity to meet some new folks. Thank you and have a great weekend.